Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Path to Exile Car Ramblings podcast. My name is JC, and let's get to it. First on today's agenda, I'm going to go ahead and give you your card of the day. What is today's card? I'm going to go ahead and give you a card out of one of my favorite sets of all time. And that is, it's the set, not the card, the set Weatherlight. Not enough people play Weatherlight cards. It is full of Commander gems. It really is. But today's card, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, is a little known artifact for 4 mana called Bubble Matrix. What Bubble Matrix does is it reduces the damage to all creatures to 0. That can be exploited. If you're going to build around it, I suggest using things that include -1/-1 counters, or, massacre effects, such as, ooh, I'm really bright today. Such as, massacre. Things that give creatures the -2/-2. Those sorts of board wipes. Do not use things like, what's that stupid? All creatures deal 13 damage to all creatures. You know what I'm talking about. I can't come up with card names right now. But yeah, I love Bubble Matrix. It comes down and the board just starts to think. You see clocks turning and people start swinging willy-nilly. It's pretty great. Alright, so today's topic, as you can tell by the title of the video, and hopefully the thumbnail, if I actually get a thumbnail onto this one, we're talking about card quality. Oh, Wizards. What have you gotten yourself into? Everybody knows the card quality is garbage now. Everybody knows. It's really frustrating because I'll open a pack. Okay, let me tell you the story of old JC when he opens packs. He likes to go through the commons and then slowly make it to the uncommons, not revealing the rare. I don't want to see what the rare is. I don't want to see it until it's the very end. Can I get it? So Ravnica Allegiance. I make it to the uncommons. Okay. I see my, what's a good uncommon card? Light up the stage. Oh, awesome. Gotta light up the stage. Neat. Alright. Biogenesis. I don't know if that's an actual card. I'm gonna say it is. Biogenesis upgrade, I think. Okay, we'll pretend it is. And then I get to the next one, and then while trying to separate the second and third uncommon cards, I reveal to myself what the rare/mythic card is. That is so frustrating. It's like somebody telling you the end of a wonderful movie that is still in theaters, that you're waiting for it to come out on VHS or Betamax if you're really cool. It's a spoiler. You're spoiling it for yourself because of the card quality of this product that you're now paying a higher price for than you were years ago, back when the card quality was better. Now they're gonna whine and complain, oh, Hasbro stocks this, or they're gonna say, price of supplies that they're not actually saying too much in the way that their card quality is garbage. They've mentioned it a couple times. I think Mark Rosewater said something about it on the Mothership, about that they're trying to fix quality issues. Something about Battle Bond. Well, Battle Bond was great. They're trying to do the Japanese standards. Battle Bond was fantastic. You have a stack of Battle Bonds, and those things are slipping and sliding all over each other. It's fantastic. I love the card quality of Battle Bond, but supplementary product. It wasn't standard legal. It's not modern legal. It is, on the other hand, 100% Commander legal, which I am all for. Whoa, I'm going north. I should be going south. Well, whoops. I'm gonna get home late. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Battle Bond, fantastic card quality. Now, the card quality, people were complaining about the card quality, foil specifically, since, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I think people really started noticing during Oath of the Gatewatch. But Battle for Zendikar is where I think that they did their shift into a different company or cheaper companies, and that's where they really went downhill. I mean, that's where it started out, was with Battle for Zendikar. Prior to that, all the sets, fantastic. Khan's block was just, they were great. You can, put a stack of Khan's block. Okay, so something else about foils for me. People complain about foil curling. It's a thing that's been happening, yes. But it's not a new issue. It's an issue that's been happening since, I think, Kamigawa block, actually. I have some Kamigawa cards that are foil that I cannot play even double sleeved, because it literally will rise itself off of the stack of my deck, and that's a no-no. So it's not a new issue. Kamigawa was 2 block. Well, it was actually a block after they started the new frame stuff. So basically, it's the second block in Modern. So Modern is 8th edition on. I don't really consider 8th edition a block, because it's not. But, you had the Mirrodin block, and then you had the Kamigawa block. I never had any real issues with curling in the Mirrodin block. Kamigawa block, that's actually, right after that is where I took my break. But coming back, I don't notice any poor quality in, say, foil Ravnica, Dissension, anything after. There wasn't really much of an issue with curling that I've noticed. Oh, I gotta do a U-turn. Jeez. But getting back to BFZ and on, people complained about it. I never really noticed an issue with the cards themselves. I bought some. I actually skipped out on the BFZ block. There's a few cards in there, but Eldrazi just grosses me out. And then I bought into Shadows thinking the Eldrazi was over, and then the Eldrazi happens again. And that grosses me out as in, like, I get disgusted by the cards themselves, or the art or anything like that, or just the concept of these wiggly, waggly, tentacled monsters. No, it's I don't like the power level of them. I don't like the colorlessness of them. I don't think these cards, I feel like they need a color to attach themselves to. And some of them do. Like you have your Drowner of Hopes, which are a blue-aligned Eldrazi. But, you have, like, Ulamog, who's just insane, who can be played in any deck, to the point where he can be played in a colorless deck. That's insane. I mean, yes, there's powerful artifacts throughout the history of Magic, but I'm a little late to the party complaining about color. Oh, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be talking about card quality and complaining about Eldrazi. Yeah, go me. But yeah, no, I bought some of Shadows and some Eldritch Moon, and I I didn't notice an issue. Even to this day, I have some foils from those sets, and I don't notice an issue. People were whining, complaining, and then, what was it called? The next block, which was the Inventions, what's that stupid plane called? Kaladesh block. People complained even more. I started noticing a little bit of difference in the curling. I'm not all for, I'm not trying to kiss Watsy's ass right here or anything. I'm just saying, I didn't notice a difference personally. This is all anecdotal evidence. This isn't some like case study. This is I bought some packs and they weren't curled. But people did have curling issues, and that I am not okay with. We buy these products in good faith from Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, Inc. Incorporated. Yeah, I think it's Inc. In good faith that we're going to get a product that is equal or greater to what we have bought in years past. Now, they think that they have us cornered. They do. We are trapped into this game that we love, and they're holding us hostage. They are. We have nowhere else to go. They're the ones who print the cards. They can start printing them on the same paper they use for Monopoly money, and we can't do a thing about it. Except for, boycott MTG. It's not going to do anything. 10 people on Reddit whining that the card quality is low. It's not going to do anything. Unfortunately, we cannot do a thing except for complain at Watsy and hope that they do right by us as their customers, which have supported and grown this game to stupid levels. They've made so much money off of us. They are literally printing money. I know that that's a super common thing to say about what Magic the Gathering is, but it is. It's literally printing money. When they start lowering the card quality, that's whenever we should really start okay, I'm going to give you another analogy. The reserve list. The reserve list is in place because way back in the day, they did a reprint set called Chronicles. This almost killed Magic the Gathering. The reserve list became a list of cards that they won't reprint in good faith to the customer base to say, hey, you're not going to lose your money because we're going to reprint these cards. So invest in us, believe in us, we're not going to reprint these cards. And it was, again, the reserve list was revised. I think it was around Urza's block, maybe a little bit later, to include basically a whole bunch of cards from the Urza cycle. Fast forward, I feel like we're having a Chronicles era faith issue in the creator of the greatest game in the world. It is. There's so many cards in this game. There's so many combinations of things you can do, and every 3 months they're churning out new, and I love that. I love it. I love Magic the Gathering. For that reason, I love that there's so much content. Mind you, there's a lot of repeats. You can have a grizzly bear printed as a wolf, but a 2/2 is a 2/2. Maybe the creature type's a little bit different, but then again, you can use that in a wolf tribal deck. So there's really a little bit of difference. There's a little bit of variation. So I really have something that's the exact same card, pretty much. that maybe we'll kind of start to have an issue with. But getting back to it, with the card quality, I am losing more and more faith in Watsy as the creator of this game. If they're cutting costs in the cardboard, where else are they cutting costs? The standard meta has not been amazing since the cons block. Do y'all remember what else happened right around cons block? That's whenever they started cutting costs on the cardboard. My guess is that's when they started cutting costs other places too. R&D, play testing, those are two very expensive places. Now, something that they can't cut costs on is the art. Art's expensive. That's one of the issues and one of the driving forces of Magic the Gathering is art. It's what drew everybody in. Let's be honest. That's one of the reasons you started playing was the art was, oh, what? That is gorgeous. Look at that island. Fantastic. But therein lies its own problem is we need the art now. And you can't cut costs on the art. Because if you get crappier artists, the art quality goes down, and we are at the point where we are used to a certain quality with that. Now, that is not... I would say the art is more important than the actual physical cardboard. The art is what draws people in, not card quality. Not playtesting. Not R&D. It is so easy for R&D to make a Hydroid Krasis. Let's examine Hydroid Krasis for just a second. X, green, blue. It's a pretty simple casting cost. It's basically what all other, not all, there's a lot of Hydras that have the same effect where it comes into play with X +1/+1 counters. Now, that's the green effect. Let's do something with the blue effect. Let's draw cards. Well, you can't draw X cards. Okay, well, how about we draw half cards? You could do that. But, that doesn't seem like enough. How about we gain life? You can't draw X, you can't gain X life because that's too much. Let's gain half life too. Perfect. That's all that went into that card. That's it. And if they really wanted to push a card like Hydroid Krasis, in my opinion, if it did not have the life gain, I feel like they would be perfectly fine with printing that as well. But they would have printed it at rare. They knew what they were doing when they printed it at mythic. They needed a card to push for standard. And so, instead of actually developing a super cool card, they could just push the numbers up a little bit. Just push it up a little bit. What can we do to make this a little bit better? Just a little bit better. Just a tiny bit better. So that it can be mythic and it'll be playable and standard. And that's exactly what they did. It's not original. Little went into it as far as R&D. Very little. If you look at a lot of the cards, from a lot of the more recent sets. They're doing a lot of throwbacks. They're doing a lot of super basic things. They're throwing a lot of the word double. They're throwing a lot of the word half. Reason being, you don't have to playtest that much when you deal with those, because those numbers take care of themselves. If you're going to double the number of +1/+1 counters that come into play, we've done that card before. Sorry, no, not +1/+1 counters, tokens. We've done that card before. What was the casting cost on that? 4 in a white? 4 in a green? Okay, yeah, print it. Print it in white. Anointed Processions. Double. Okay. What else can we do? What else can be a throwback to another card? Oh, what's one of the most popular cards of all time that's just super bonkers powerful? I don't know. What are you thinking? What about a Snapcaster Mage? We could print that again, or another version of it, right? Well, we don't want to do that. We don't want to lower the cost of Snapcaster Mage, lowering their equity for future sets that we'd be printing, because that's a $60 card. No, let's do something a little less powerful. I don't think players should be able to recur it. I don't think they should be able to make it happen again. Okay. Well, what about an instant version? Well, we can do an instant version. We can say mana cost, right? Yeah, we can do that. Make it 1 in a blue? No, that's too good. That's too good. Let's not do that. Make it blue. Okay, we can do that. We'll just change up the text a little bit. It'll have the same effect, but we'll change up the text a little bit. Laziness. They're reprinting cards, just arranged, just a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Not a lot of bit different. A little bit different. Now, War of the Spark is coming out. Card quality, it's gonna be garbage. It's gonna be some hot garbage. And instead of printing Planeswalkers, they're printing attackable enchantments. I don't feel like a lot of originality went into a lot of these cards. They basically took other enchantments that already exist and slapped them on Planeswalkers. They then either upped the cost of the Planeswalkers, took away abilities of Planeswalkers, or just did not playtest them. Have you seen Ral? He is so broken. So broken right out of the gate. Oh. So ridiculous. What? Come on, Wizards. Come on, Wizards. Now, I say the card quality is going to be boo-boo. I say it's going to be trash. Uh-oh, what's this? Temperature. Hi. All right. Now that we're back, so apparently my phone does not like being plugged in while it is videoing. It overheated. That was interesting. I've never had that message pop up before. All right, getting back to it, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, that's frustrating. I could probably go back and watch it, but I'm not going to. Oh yeah, I was talking about Ral. I was whining about Ral Zareth from the upcoming War of the Spark set. Yeah, it's just broken. I don't want to spend no energy on that. I just want the card quality to be fixed. You know, you buy a set of, or a pack of cards, and you get cards that are sticking together, that are weirdly flimsy, cards that aren't the same size. There's a noticeable difference between blocks. dumb area. It was great. Y'all did a good job with this. I mean, the card quality seemed to have been not fixed, better. It was a step in the right direction. Oh, here comes the next set. It was Core 19. Oh, Wizards. It was bad. Yet again. It's like y'all took one step forward and 3 steps back. Oh, Dominaria was getting better too. It's like y'all were trying. It's like you noticed that we noticed. And so instead of fixing the problem, you're like, oh, we're gonna get it better for one set, and then we're not. We're just gonna go back to whatever's cheapest so that we save money and make more money because of it. Oh, look, there's a new boom coming from Magic the Gathering. We're gonna make this. Oh, we're blurry again. We're blurry. There we go. I actually thought I fixed the blurriness. I didn't think it was getting blurry that much. I must not have fixed it. But, I mean, they made an amazing trailer for War of the Spark. Oh my god, it was so good. I mean, there were some questions, but those questions get answered in, story. But, they are neglecting, almost on purpose. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, this is a good view. This is a good lighting right here. Oh, back to bad lighting. They're neglecting physical Magic. Arena is the future. I don't think it is. Here's my thought with Arena. It's great. You're not going to... They're going to have to do some crazy, major, amazing, fixes to Arena to make it physical Magic. One of the biggest formats, if not the biggest format right now, is Commander. What is so fun about Commander? Sitting across from friends, sitting across from even strangers, playing this deck that you put your heart and soul into, and being able to talk to those people physically. Be like, hey, if you swing that, he's gonna probably, insurrection and kill us all. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. You can do politics. You can't really do politics in Magic Arena. Magic Arena is everyone for themselves. Same problem that MTGO has, in that it's all about the wins, baby. It's all about those W's. See, that's not what Commander's about. Commander's about the fun of Magic. And you're not going to get that out of a PC game. You're not. Unless you incorporate some sort of... I don't want to say video chat element. I don't think that's the answer. At least maybe voice chat of some sort. But then it becomes, Xbox Live from circa 2007. And it was, oh my god, it was horrible. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but flashbacks. Holy crap. I don't know what they can do to make Magic Arena be successful for Commander. I don't know that they can. I feel like Commander is a physical game. You know what they could do? But then, they could make it local, what's it called? Local connect or whatever, where you have to be within 8 feet of the person you're playing against on a iPad or something, so that y'all are playing Commander, but you hear my y'all. I'm from Texas. We didn't get but that point, you may as well be playing Paper Magic. Like, that defeats the purpose of the convenience of playing on a PC. You don't have to interact with people. At that point, you can just go for the W's. You don't have to go for the... You don't have to worry about L's. Well, you still have to worry about L's, but, you know, that's one of the parts about Commander that's fun, is I don't care if I win as long as I get my jank off. As long as I can go and, you know... I suck at these analogies. Oh my god, I'm horrible at them. I keep trying them, but I keep tapering off into nothing. I want to go off on something. Like, I want something to go crazy and then have to pass my turn. Somebody does a board wipe. I don't care. I still got to do the thing. So, yeah. Getting back to the topic at hand, they're neglecting Paper Magic. Putting all their efforts into Magic Arena. I was going to say MTGO, but they're neglecting MTGO even more. I thought I fixed this blurriness. Holy cow. Woo! There we go. I don't know what can be done. You can't boycott them because, well, then you're boycotting your own favorite game. And that's not what you want. Because at that point, see, that's the problem with boycotting is, say boycotting is successful, in that you get the company that's essentially doing the thing you don't like to go under. Well, then you don't have any more Magic cards coming out. And you have to play with, what are we at, 22,000 or something now that we currently have, and that's it. No more new Magic cards. I know I went on a rant earlier about them basically reprinting cards in different colors and stuff, but they do sometimes come out with some cool new stuff. And you're not going to have that new stuff. I'd like to see a black doubling season at some point. I'm waiting for that day. I don't play black decks, but I'd still love to pitch 2 cards to a zombie infestation and get 2/2 zombie creature tokens. That'd be great. That'd be super fun. The only other thing we could do is boycott them, and only a little bit of boycott. Only a little bit. Only enough till they get the message. But that's not what a boycott is. A boycott is you saying, everybody stop buying from them. Stop buying from them. They're not going to print new stuff. They're going to stop. I mean, Magic, it's a money machine. And if you cut off the money to it, well, they're not going to look at it as, well, everybody stopped playing because the card quality went down. They're going to look at it as, well, because everybody lost interest. And they're all going to other ventures. That's just how it works. I mean, yes, they can try and shift their direction. They can try and do other stuff with Magic. You know, they'll come out with new sets, but they're not going to fix the card quality issue. The only way of getting them to do it is just keep whining at them, which is what we're doing. But they don't have an incentive to do that. They have no incentive to fix the card quality. None. It's going to just cost them more money, or make them make less money. It's not going to cost them money. I guess technically it costs them money. But at the same time, it's all percentages. Oh my gosh. It's so frustrating. I hate having my cards spoiled. I hate it so much. Wizards, what are you doing to me? Oh, and I'm sorry about if there's a wind sound. I tested it out. The wind sound didn't sound too bad. But the AC vent is now on my phone, so it doesn't overheat. So, I unplugged it. It's not charging anymore. But, oh, yes, I still have a drink. Hell yeah. So professional. Hello, YouTube. I'm a professional YouTuber. Except I don't get paid. What does swerving in and out of just heavy traffic do? That's my question. This is a car ramblings podcast, so I get to ramble about driving home. what is that guy doing? Like, he just swerved. He just got 2 cars ahead, and that's it. The danger that you just put at least 5 people in to get 2 car lengths ahead, is that 2 car lengths in heavy bumper-to-bumper traffic going to get you home that much faster? I don't think so, dude. I don't know. I'm probably going to shut this episode off pretty soon. And I'm probably going to film another episode. Because of this traffic, I'm not going to get home anytime soon. So, I may as well. I'm going to message Trooper and see what he thinks I should do an episode on. So, I think this is where I'm going to end it. So I think I fixed the blurry problem. I think it's because my phone overheated that it reset itself. So I'm going to try and fix it again for the next episode. So if you come back and I still have a red shirt on, don't think it's the next day and I'm wearing the same shirt 2 days in a row. I'm not. I'm very much not. So, alright, you guys. Wish you guys a great day. I truly do. Like this video, subscribe. If you, okay. We have no subscribers, obviously. I am doing everything in my power to get subscribers. I'm doing everything in my power to get views. If you like our video, if you like any of our videos, it increases the chances that it will appear in other people's feeds. Please, just like it. Just in the comments, just say hi. You don't have to say anything. Just put an F for press F to pay respects. Just do something. It doesn't matter. Just blah, 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 blah. Just comments in general, and then we'll reply to it, and it does something with the algorithm. So it would be much appreciated. If not, have a good day. It's all good. Y'all have a good one.